Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the match reaction from Chelsea 3, Newcastle 2. A little bit of a nervy one towards the end, having to hold on for those 6 minutes. But some Jackson improvisation, a Cole Palmer masterclass, and some Mudryk magic saw the Blues get the 3 points, and much needed 3 points. Just 4 points off 7th now with a game in hand. Still European qualification, very much still up for grabs in the league. But before we dive into it, guys, make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you're new around here, and as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, look, I'll be real, it wasn't a vintage performance whatsoever, it wasn't a perfect performance, but boy, does winning feel good. That's what tonight was about. We needed a reaction from the draw against Brentford. We got it to a degree. You know, the win was the win. We needed it. The 3 points were vital. We got those. And there were definitely some positives tonight. Cole Palmer, Jackson, Gusto, Mudryk, all positives. There are a few things that still need ironing out. There are a few things that were, I suppose you could still say, concerning. But overall, you know, you can't be too critical tonight, given the fact that we needed the 3 points, and that's what we got. Forget performances at this point of the season right now. For us, it's all about getting the points on the board and getting into those European places. I'm not too fussed about the performances or how we do it. We just need to make sure that we do it. And tonight we got the job done. We made it harder than perhaps it should have been. I thought Newcastle were particularly disappointing. Yeah, it's a great equaliser through Isak at the finish. And obviously Murphy's strike is ridiculous, but I was very disappointed with them. I thought they offered very little threat throughout the game. And I thought we contained them pretty well. I thought we defended reasonably well. I mean, in terms of the starting lineup, you could say that maybe Trevor Chalobah preferred over Thiago Silva was an interesting selection. I maybe more look at it as maybe A, you know, they're trying to boost this price for the summer, but B, actually, because of the pace that Newcastle had with Gordon, who I know went off, but obviously with Isak as well and Almiron, that actually you don't want Thiago Silva's in there. He would have been a target and maybe, you know, easily exploited. So I don't have an issue with it being Chalobah and Disasi. Cucurella was back in the side, lasted 90 minutes on his first game in 3 months. He had a decent game, kept, you know, Livramento quiet on that side, and also kept what's his name, Almiron, reasonably quiet. Yeah, it was that fault obviously for the Murphy goal where he dives in and gets turned. Got to be less rash than that, but overall, you know, fairly solid return to the line. Gallagher was back in as expected. Disappointed to see Sterling start. He was absolutely horrendous tonight. I never want to see him start in a Chelsea shirt. Again, I said this many times. He was an absolute disgrace. But yeah, other than that, the lineup was good. You know, can't complain too much about it. And we started off really well. We started off pretty quickly, and we get the goal. It's great improvisation from Nicholas Jackson, by the way. You know, it's a terrible clearance from Sven Botman to Cole Palmer. Palmer's shot, which is going wide. Jackson needs to get that touch on it, and it's a great little flick that puts it into the net past Dubravka. Really good improvisation from Nicholas Jackson. And Jackson today had a really good game. You know, you can't watch Jackson and not rate him. You really can't. You know, he's got nine goals, 3 assists in the Premier League so far this season. He's had AFCON as well. But the sheer amount of work that he gets through as an outlet, he leads the press, and his general play, it's just ridiculous in my opinion. Is a really good all-round footballer there. His finishing needs polishing up, needs developing, as do certain other aspects of his game. But there are all the attributes there to go on and be a really top player. And there's a lot to like with Nicholas Jackson. But yeah, we get the early goal, settle the nerves around Stamford Bridge. It's a good start, a positive start. Then we have the usual, a carbon copy of the Brentford game. We just reverted to type. We stopped playing. We just sat in. You know, and we've got to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. And it was just a really poor equaliser to concede. You know, Newcastle had lost, you know, Gordon, who was a vital threat. And it was another example that this group, for me, just cannot handle responsibility of taking advantage in a game and rising to moments. You know, this is not a new analysis, but you know, it's crippling our progress. You know, I see people blaming Pochettino for the equaliser, and I'm thinking, hang on a second, you can't put that on him. No coaching or patterns of play is going to change that equaliser. It's about characters on the pitch and taking responsibility and basic levels of decision making, which weren't there. It was a ridiculous equaliser to concede, just clear the ball for fuck's sake. Once again, we shot ourselves in the foot. First point, constantly trying to play out from the back. We clearly can't, and it just played into Newcastle's hands every time. And then we stepped off the gas. Pot should have been down there, absolutely, shouting at them. It was poor from Enzo with the crossfield pass. It was poor from Gusto with the header towards danger. It was poor for Disasi standing off and not being tighter. And all of it, for me, comes from the tactics, this fear of going long, the obsession with passing out. Chalobah as well, he should have done better. And it was Gallagher's initial pass that moved the ball back into danger. Just get it up the pitch for a throw-in on the halfway line and reset. Too many times we're shooting ourselves in the foot. It was absolutely ridiculous what we were doing for that equaliser. But having said that, we're getting to half-time at 1-1. I'm not going to lie, a little bit worried. I was a little bit worried given how we've been in second halves. But in fairness to us, we came out. We didn't start too badly. Newcastle had a poor start to that second half. And just over 10 minutes into the second half, we get that all-important second goal through Cole Palmer. A fantastic strike to beat Dubravka. And yeah, it puts Palmer on 19 starts, 19 goal contributions at just 21 years old. No player has got a goal and an assist in more games than Cole Palmer. 5 times he's got a goal and an assist in the Premier League this season. He tops the pile of players with that. 19 starts, 19 GNA. And the kid is having an absolutely unbelievable season. You got Gareth Southgate sitting there in the stands, probably thinking, "Shit, how can I play Jordan Henderson instead of this guy?" But yeah, brilliant from Palmer. Another masterclass. I don't know where we'd be without him. I saw a stat saying that he's been involved in 41.3% of Chelsea's goals in the Premier League. That is ridiculous for someone playing their first full season of regular football in the league. I mean, we're so reliant on him, but I mean, what a player. Another top level performance tonight. You just run out of words for him. You run out of words for him. Really, really top draw. And yeah, you sort of felt the game was kind of, it was petering a bit. It was petering in terms of, 2-1, you're thinking, shit, we probably do need another one here. You're worried that an equaliser could go in. Poch looks to the bench. Again, I'm sorry, as I mentioned it earlier, but Sterling was shocking tonight. Absolutely shocking. Mudryk is clear of Sterling. Absolutely clear. And this is it here. This proves my point. This one stat that I'm going to bring up on the screen now absolutely proves my point. Absolutely proves a point. Mudryk only needed 10 minutes to register more successful attacking third passes to his teammates than Raheem Sterling managed during 71 minutes. Need I say any more? Need I say any more? Sterling, for me, is washed. He's done at Chelsea. I don't want to see this guy again. He's selfish. He's lazy. He doesn't track back. He doesn't offer anything to this team. And you saw when Mudryk came on how much better we looked and how much more Mudryk actually offers to this side. And I want to give praise to Mudryk. He came on. He struggled at times when he's come on from the bench to get involved and to get into the game. But tonight he was brilliant from the bench. An exceptional goal. He takes the ball off Gallagher's toe, thinking, "Nope, don't. I'm going to do this." Some great feet, great quick feet, almost Eden Hazard-esque, and great composure to take the ball around the goalkeeper and put it into the empty net. And a really, really important goal, and what turned out to actually be the winner. And this guy needs opportunities. He needs opportunities. We've seen it. The Ukrainian Sonic. He was running rings round the Newcastle defense, absolute rings. And yeah, I don't know why he's not why he wasn't starting that game. I mean, I was thinking, how is he supposed to improve as a player when he's not getting the opportunities to do so? He's once again shown that there's ability there, there's talent there. He makes things happen, and he absolutely should be starting in this team. It was a fantastic goal. But yeah, look, apart from individual performances, I felt the team performance wasn't that great. But ultimately, it was a huge win, and that's all we came for tonight. But Gusto again, brilliant. You know, he locks down Gordon. Gordon had to go and switch sides. He was good going forward. Yeah, just a really, really top player, Malagusta. One of the best signings we've made. He was exceptional again tonight. And you know what? For Mudryk, we need to hope that it's going to be the start of something now. We need to kick on, but he needs to be given those opportunities to kick on. He needs to be in the starting lineup on Sunday, and he needs to be played. Simple as that. Simple as that. But yeah, look, obviously we stay 11th. You know, hopefully we will eventually move up the table. The gap has definitely closed. I mean, look, if 5th place gets the Champions League, 6th and 7th should then get Europa. So we're 4 points of West Ham in 7th. We've got a game in hand. So theoretically, we're 1 point potentially off the Europa League, which I would absolutely take at this point in time. But yeah, look, not the best performance tonight, but some individual positives. The fact that we didn't crumble in the second half is a massive positive. Yeah. And it's a big win now. It's a big win. Not the best performance, but, you know, it is what it is. And we move. But, yeah, hopefully we can start to build some momentum now. Go on a bit of a run now for these next games. We've got, you know, 4 of the next 5 are at home. We need to be taking advantage of that. But, yeah, tonight was huge. Absolutely huge. It keeps the negativity around the club to a minimum, or to the same levels that it was beforehand. And yeah, you know, we now got a massive game on Sunday to end what is a big week for the club this week in regards to this season. But yeah, look, delighted for certain players tonight. Delighted we got the win. But there's still a few things that we absolutely need to address. But yeah, guys, that's just my thoughts on the game. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll catch you again in another one soon. Up the Chelsea, and peace out.